feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez, 173 centimeters tall, with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing the Dark Destroyer, Nigel Benn. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185 centimeter reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
So here is 20-year-old Saul Alvarez. Are we looking at Mexico's next great young star? Many believe we are. A lot of buzz surrounding this young stud. The Dark Destroyer.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
and now introducing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. At 20 years of age, he is undefeated in his campaign with a record of 36 wins, no losses, 1 draw with 25 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the young undefeated world contender, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
fighting out of the blue corner from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. And he fails to score with that left hook. Back and forth they go. Just missed with that jab. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And that hook scores. Perfect counter lands. Well done with that counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it was like 2 different leagues.
It's so important now in the first minute.
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Work him behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into it.
He's so...
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. Just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
The stamina is off the charts. A very competitive round here so far. Both men step back for just a moment.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Sluggers just want to mull you down. They want to walk straight through you as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Confidence, he's going to be stretching out his gas tank.
Look at him. He is absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs.
Don't let him get that confidence back. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now.
Get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, work him behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get...
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Can the Dark Destroyer get out of this dark place? It somehow weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Talk about winning that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you got to get some before you get him close.
They They both want a highlight reel knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. Fight so far, both of these fighters have had their moments. You'd like to see more jabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs.
Let him take back the fight. Don't let him get that confidence back. He's going to be
Get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, work him behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get
breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get
Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shot
body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep,
let him off the hook. Just keep on top of
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
He's about his gas tank now. Keep whacking him.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nigel Benn has been... Clearly, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
God, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Swing and a miss with that jab. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Look at him. He is absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him
Now, in this first minute of the next round, that you get on top of him. Keep him busy with the...
stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind.
Let him take back the fight. Don't let him get that confidence back.
Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the up. Just keep on top of it.
Keep taking away that air, and every time you see him take a big deep breath, bang him down.
Listen out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Just misses with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this guy will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. Can't find a home with that jab. Incredible work rate. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the up.
Let him take back the fight. Don't let him get that confidence back. He's going to be...
Get that confidence. He's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs.
Just breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now that in the first minute.
Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shot...
Behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight.
Let him off the hook. Just keep on top of him.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be
About his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air, and every time you see do it.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Misses with the jab. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Just. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.